good afternoon. Welcome to Soul Talk. And our guest for today is the marketing goddess, si Lysa Sanchez. Kamusta, Lysa?
Hi, ayan, I can see that we're live na. I was waiting for the prompt eh. So thank you, Brendy, for having me. This is such an honor. Hi to all our viewers. Thank you for joining us this Tuesday afternoon. Ah, di ba?
Actually, the honor is ours kasi I know that
Yes.
your schedule is really packed. As in, fully
Correct.
packed. So,
But I
right,
always make time for you, Brents. You know that.
alam ko naman special ako sa'yo eh.
Correct. O, diba? Hello again to all our viewers. Catch up pa ha if you're still having your siesta.
Oo, ito, si Lysa, she is a licensed financial advisor and a unit head of AXA Philippines. So her mission and conviction is to help Filipinos plan their life holistically and realistically. Yon, pag-uusapan natin yan. I wondered where you got those words, holistic and realistic financial advisor. And she is really well known to all of us as the marketing goddess. And she's also the events and partnership director of the After Six Club. So, siguro mamaya pwede mo rin
Mm-mm.
i-plug in what After Six Club
Yes.
is.
Mm-mm.
And she's basically a jack of all trades. Hindi, joke lang.
Master of
Ayun.
none.
Kasi ang dami yung ginagawa, promise. She's a trainer, she's a facilitator, educator, published author. Tapos
Correct.
dati meron pa yung yung sa travel agency, 'di ba? You're also a business
Mm-mm.
owner. It's just that right now because of the pandemic, stop muna 'yon. So she's
Yes.
really very talented. And what I love about Liza is her sense of humor. Kasi, makita mo pa lang siya, tatawa ka na. Parang ganun.
Wow!
Ayan, marinig mo lang yung tawa niya,
Mm.
makikitawa ka na rin. So, well, the reason why I decided to invite Liza to guest is because she has gone through so much in her life and she's really successful right now. So I'd want her to share with all of us what her journey was all about. Kasi medyo pareho kami before eh. Yung parang kalat-kalat, di ba? Hindi mo malaman kung saan papunta. Pero
Correct.
eventually, we both found our paths, our passion,
Mm-mm.
and we'd like to share that with you as well so that you could also live your purpose. Ayun. And ito, kwento rin, side, sorry.
Go lang, Brents.
Oo. And
Mm.
then, Liza kasi is very kind. Hindi halata sa
Mm.
itsura niya kasi mukha talaga siyang mataray. But, alam mo, parang nanay-nanayan ko to sa Lasal. Because we were both faculty members at Lasal.
Mm.
And during that time, I was also going through a rough period of time. And Liza was
Yes.
the one who saw it. And it's very natural for her to, just approach me, talk to me, tapos biglang niyayaya-yaya na ako saan-saan just to get my mind off my
Mm.
problems, my issues.
Yes.
Ganun siya kabait. And she doesn't really, hindi siya direkto magsasabi na, ano ba problema mo? Hindi ganun. Naghintay muna siya ng sometime bago niya tinanong yan
Yes.
diretso. Ayun. But, she was really such a significant person during that time. And it lasted. I mean, the friendship is still there. The relationship is still
Yes.
there. And that's the most important thing. Ayun.
Correct.
So, Liza, ito. So, kwento mo na.
Maghihikaw ako ha. Parang masyadong plain yung itsura ko. Makikita ba? Magha-hi muna tayo, Brents. Hi to Steph Lim. Steph is watching. Ay, hindi kita yung hikaw. I won't do it na. Hi, Steph. We hope to see you soon. Life Directions Reunion. Ayun nga pala, Steph. Mag-ano pala. Magsiset ako ng reunion call sa Viber. Nakalimutan ko nung Sunday. Naku, dapat may reunion call kami kasi di ba ako yung president ng batch. Kalimutan ko. Sorry, Jonah. And to my friends, I forgot. Reschedule. Ayan.
Oo. Ayan, Lysa is also part of the Life's Directions community.
Yes.
Mm-mm. So, ang dami na namin pinagsamahan talaga.
Correct.
Yes. So, pero syempre, when she joined AXA as a unit head, she also invited me, but that wasn't my path
Correct.
anymore. Ayun. And she respected my decision naman. Kasi, di ba, financial services rin ako before. So, it was a
Yes.
match to be part of her team. But, it really wasn't,
Correct.
part of the larger scale of purpose. So, how did you end up in financial services and when you were in marketing?
Correct. So, I'm really known to be the marketing goddess. And I'm going to be launching my new logo. Watch out. May mga teasers na ako. Please follow me, the marketing goddess. Wala pa masyadong content. Pictures ko pa lang na bago. Kasi,
Saan? Sa page?
Facebook page. Follow me through Facebook, The Marketing Goddess. Also, Instagram, The Marketing Goddess, and YouTube. So, pare-pareho lang yan. So, I used to have a lot of content. Kaso nung nag-AXA ako, I got busy kasi. Tapos, nag-lockdown pa. So, na-busy ako sa webinar. So, I was teaching mga 2 years ago sa Lasal. I teach marketing, undergrad and masters. And then, kasi part-time lang ako, so feeling ko I've done everything that I could do as a part-timer. Feeling ko naman parang na-hit ko na yung peak ng pagtuturo as a part-time. I had a published research na, a fully funded research from Lasal, which is rare to be granted to a part-timer. Ganon sila kabait. And then, parang may published book na ako, I've done research. So parang, what's next? Tapos yung research naman, I don't really see myself na long-term sa academe. Dati dream ko mag-PhD, di ba? I was telling Brendy, parang gusto ko na mag-PhD before I turn 40.
Oo, tanggap ka na sa Europe, di ba? What's that
Spain.
university? Sa Spain, yes.
Sa Murcia, Spain. But then, parang di ako makahanap ng scholarship. Akala ko madali. Hindi pala. Tapos, they were looking for research. Hindi naman ako ma-research talaga na tao. So, feeling ko, parang ano lang siya, pinapa-assess ni Lord if it's not for me or if it's for me. So, after nun, parang may calling ako na I need to expand my territory kasi na-focus ako sa academe lang. And then, I wanted to discover how it is to compete outside. Kasi matagal na akong last nag-corporate. My first job was corporate, 2003 to 2005, fresh grad. Tapos sa mutual funds yon. Ayun, i-mention ko, baka nanonood yung mga office mates ko before sa Film Asset Management Inc. We were under the Film Life Group. So, may background talaga ako sa finance, sa marketing ng financial services. So, 2018, parang may calling talaga na Lysa, expand your territory. I had no idea how to do that kasi I've had my master's sa Lasal 3 years and then I was teaching na for 8 years. So talagang my circle was in Lasal. Although, sa FEAS Makati, I'm active there. So yun yung parang naging circle ko. I was really praying, Brent, ang message ni Lord, expand your territory. I had no idea how. Parang, parang, saan ako pupunta?
Oo, hindi. Saka during that time, you were already expanding your territory sa academe. Diba?
Yes.
When you got your acceptance in Spain, wala kang research. So, you
focus on research.
Focus ka sa research. And that led you to publish, di ba? To be a
yes, may books
author.
ako. May ilalabas kaming book ngayon with the Asian Institute of Management. O, di ba? Excited ako for that. Baka November. Inaayos namin. So, hi to Lian. Okay, Lian is watching.
So, hi, Lian. Blessed afternoon as well.
O, diba?
And kay Mama Grace rin. She's also watching.
Diba? So, hi to our viewers. So, parang parang nililid ako sa research pero hindi ako happy with research. Parang I'm honored to be invited, like for example, I have publications with AIM. Happy naman ako and honored because not a lot of people get to enjoy that. Pero parang I don't see myself as full-time doing that. So, I was expanding my territory pero parang hindi ako for research. So, 2018, I joined muna the After 6 Club. I met Cassie, na friend din ngayon ni Brendy. And then we started the After 6 Club. Tapos doon ako, Brent, expand yung territory. Kaso, yung events business kasi, hindi siya kasing stable. So the After 6 Club, we do events, we do a lot of media partnerships and training. Pero kasi hindi siya consistent income. So again, 2019, feeling ko may kulang pa din. Parang what else can I do? And may calling talaga for me to go back to, alam mo yung may feeling for you to compete again. Not the rat race. Okay, not the rat race, but parang more on compete. I wanted to check if I can still fight. Yung parang yung kung magaling pa rin ba ako or kung magaling ba ako. I think that's the right term. Kasi parang what else can I do? Parang at 30, ilang taon ba ako nun? At 36, 37?
Oh my God. Naghahanap ka ba ng validation during that time?
Hindi lang validation. Parang nagawa ko, na naiinip siguro ako. Alam yung feeling na naiinip, nagawa ko, parang ayoko naman mag full-time sa academe. Ayoko rin mag-research. Parang okay na ako sa accomplishments ko sa research. And I'm still um, doing a lot of research ngayon. Pero parang okay lang. Hindi ko siya naisip as full-time.
Mm-mm.
So parang I was looking for, siguro validation in a way if I was competitive enough. Parang who is Lysa outside my normal circle. Kasi validated na ako sa loob. But I want to know, what can I do outside? So, I was really praying, Brens. Sabi ko, because for those who are watching, I'm type 1 diabetic since I was 14. So, in terms of health problems, I need to spend on insulin, which is about 40 to 50,000 a month. Gamot lang ha, wala pang sipon, ubo, or ibang sakit. So,
pag na-stress no, magkakasakit agad eh.
Correct. Wala pang allergies, di ba? So, hindi pa kasama yung mga iba kong sakit dyan. But, I was also parang searching, Brents, for something na long-term, yung pang-retirement. Yung tipong a business that I can build na yung tipong may growth, may direction.
Mm-mm.
And at that time, I was really praying. Kasi marami nag-insurance, but not a lot of them really stayed, di ba? Minsan, try lang. So, I was really praying. So, January 2019, hindi na ako nagtuturo nun sa Lasal. So, I said, what's next? So, maraming naging offer. So, I was also sent to Vietnam to represent the Philippines sa ASEAN Tourism Research Association. Pero again, hindi nga ako, di ba, masaya lang ako mag-present. Tapos, masaya naman ako na may paper at ASEAN pa yon. But, I don't really see myself na ganito na lang ba gagawin ko? Research na lang ba? So,
parang hindi siya pang retirement, kumbaga.
Correct. Na parang, feeling ko, but I'm happy that I represented the Philippines. Pero, after nun, parang, what's next? And then, so February, March, I kept praying. Tapos sabi ng mommy ko, because my family is in the real estate business. So, my sister, hi to Cassie, ayan. Cass, magpa-power nap ako ng mga 4:35. So, pag di ako nagising, ka muna sa coffee talk, hahabol ako. So at mga March, April, I was really praying, parang what's next? And then, my mom and my sister are both licensed real estate brokers. So sabi ng mommy ko, why don't you try insurance? Kasi yun ang wala tayo. We have travel, we have real estate, but we don't have insurance. No, hi to Maan also, Beshi. Again, pag na-late ako, mamaya, kasi mag-siesta ako. Di ako nakapag-siesta, nag-meetings ako kanining.
Hi, Jazzy. Nanonood rin siya. She's also in insurance. So you'll also learn from Lysa.
Yes! O, diba? Ay, yung watch party. Yes, Brens.
Oo. Pero yung research naman, there's no disrespect to researchers and those who are full-time academa kasi they have found happiness with that. Pero for Lysa, even if she's doing it, kulang pa. May kulang pa. Sa akin, hindi talaga. Oo, sa akin, hindi talaga.
Diba si Brendy din na-discover. So, but thank you to all my research assistants and writers. Because of you, publish tayo. Di ba? Ako lang taga-present nila eh.
Hindi, maganda ka naman sa stage.
Correct. Yun yung strength ko. Ayan. So, yun yung isa kong discovery, Bren. So, may mom mentioned, ba't wala tayong insurance? Normally, we just refer insurance. Diba? Sa non-life, refer. Tapos, sa travel, refer din sa supplier. But I never really thought of making it parang full-time. Okay? So, sabi niya, try mo lang. Ako naman, syempre, di ba, negative ang tingin agad sa insurance. Parang, si Lysa nag-insurance na. So, may esteem problem ako noon.
Ginudge niya na yung sarili niya.
Correct. Si Brendy at the time
yung may initial challenge?
Yes. No, and also parang siya, gusto ko ba to? Yung ganon, yung tanong.
Okay.
Gusto ko ba to?
The fundamental question eh.
Oo,
Sakto
parang
magtatagal ka dyan.
correct. Kasi like si Brendy at that time was a license ka na nun sa insurance, di ba? Oh.
Yes.
So parang gusto ko rin ba to? Tapos magagaya na lang ako sa iba. Yung parang feeling ko I'll be one of the million. And then I kept praying. Kasi ang message ni Lord, try mo lang. Parang ano lang, try it. So I tried with another insurance company. Hindi ko, it wasn't meant for me kasi wala silang non-life. So, hindi ko kasi alam kung ano yung na dapat pala isang company meron lahat. Kala ko lang life, 'di ba? Tapos ibang company non-life. So the first company that I joined wasn't meant for me. But I enjoy the fact that mababait yung mga tao doon plus they guided me. Kaso ang realization ko, I want something more corporate in terms of structure plus gusto ko may non-life. Kasi importante sa amin sa real estate yun na may fire insurance, car insurance. So, sabi ko sa mommy ko, parang yung itong first company, it's not for me. Again, no disrespect to my former colleagues in my previous company, but feeling ko it's not for me in terms of, kasi I started as financial advisor doon. So parang sabi ko, mami, parang hindi to para sa akin. Kasi magre-refer din ako sa ibang insurance for non-life. So parang di rin ako naging one-stop shop. And that's what our company needed, yung real estate company namin. So, what we did was, sabi ko, baka masasayang lang yung binayad natin sa licensing. Kasi parang di ko feel. So my mom said, sige, wala tayong magagawa kung di mo type. So I prayed talaga, Brents. I prayed for 3 things. First, gusto ko, kasi nga trainer ako, di ba? And galing kami sa Academy, Brendy. I want a company na may corporate structure in terms of training. Na very corporate structure. Kailangan all digital. Hindi kasi ako nagdadala ng papel, naiirita ako. So it has to be an all digital. Third, I want growth. As in yung parang long-term to na growth. Na kumbaga, kung gagastusan ko siya ngayon, gusto ko long-term, pang matagalan. Kasi nga, bilang diabetic, I know that I need to earn big. Kasi sa iba, 50,000 gastos na yun ng buong household nila. Kami, 50,000 ko pa lang yun,
Gamot
ang,
pa lang yun.
ang gamot namin nila, mommy, Brents, 100,000 a month.
Yes.
So,
oo, seniors na rin kasi.
Both
so
diabetics.
And all that.
Correct.
Pero ang
Diabetes
galing
lang yun.
you were able to really state the 3 things that you're looking for in a company or in a work.
Correct.
So very clear ka with that from the beginning.
But at that time, Brents, I had no idea that it even existed. As in, parang ano lang siya, binabato mo lang sa binabato mo lang siya sa hangin ba to? Lord,
magaling
tapos,
mag-manifest Ganun talaga.
Ang galing. Talagang,
pag meron kang hiningi, may ibibigay talaga.
Yes, sabi ko, Lord, sana yung branch head ko, kasi malakas personality ko. Tamad ako. I'm a lazy person. So, I need someone na katatakutan ko or I also need someone. Oo, yung tipong kaya akong, hindi man batukan, pero parang gano'n.
Kaya kang i-manage.
Yes. Manage and probably someone na in terms of personality, i-guide ako. Kasi nga, tawag doon, nga pabebe. What's another word? Parang gusto ko lang tinututukan. Di ba may ganon? Parang sa estudyante, gusto mo yung natututukan ka. So, di ba? Okay. So I said, parang ito yung mga gusto ko lang. Binato ko lang siya, Brens. Mm-hmm. Alam mo ba, after 3 days, my mom called me. Sabi niya, anak, meron tayong isang client, branch manager sa AXA. I'm familiar with AXA. Okay, so full disclosure, I'm with AXA Philippines. Familiar ako, pero hindi ko alam na may agency force. Hindi ko sila alam ko lang bank assurance. But I never really thought may agency. Sabi ko, baka scam yan. Kasi wala namang agency ang AXA. Tapos, sabi ni mami ko, hindi naman to scam. So I had to research. Tapos sabi so my friends from AXA, as in yung main office, they told me, Lysa, may agency talaga. Pero well-screened yung mga advisors. Kaya hindi sila yung, maraming kang kakilala. So, I met with my branch head, si Miss Gems, and she offered me as a program na magiging unit head ako. So, I will not start as a financial advisor. I will start as a unit head. And, doon parang Brents, parang napa-aha moment ako doon na, oh my gosh, may ganito pala. Kasi, bilang trainer and teacher, mas gusto ko yung nagbe-manage ng tao, nagtitrain for their growth. Mm-hmm. So, parang, oh my gosh, parang I'm learning about finance and I'm also training and inviting people to join my team. Tapos, yung company ko with AXA, may non-life kami. So talagang parang, oh my gosh. As in, yung mga ni-request ko, binigay. So hindi
Oo,
ako
so
nag-hard sell
nag-swak
ng
talaga
AXA
siya.
ha. Hindi ako
Oh,
nag-hard
hi,
sell.
Ja. Another
Saan ba
friend is
yan?
here watching.
Kasi nagpa-watch party pala ako, Bren. So most of the comments sa pro timeline ko.
Oo.
Pwede pala yun. O, diba?
Okay
So,
lang
hello to
yan.
all our viewers. So, yun ang brands, parang nag-manifest na lahat ng ni-request ko, which I had no idea it even existed kasi hindi ko naman siya ni-research. Hindi ko naman siya ni-research at sinulat. It just manifested. But this was July to August. So, July to August, I was with the management program. So, unit head ako nag-start. I didn't start as a financial advisor. Tapos, kasi mina-mention ko kay Brendy, parang, ano bang gagawin ko sa insurance? Kasi pansin ng friends ko, hindi ako nagpo-post about insurance. Diba, Brents? Parang kinakwento ko sa'yo, nagtitraining. Tapos parang people were like, bakit si Lysa hindi nagpo-post about insurance? Parang July pa lang nagtitraining na ako. Kasi nga, sino ba nagtanong? If sila Cassie and Maan were, people have joined your watch party. So, hi to everyone. So, people were asking, Lysa, ano bang ginagawa mo? Ba't di ka nagpo-post? Even Brendy was asking me, ano bang ginagawa mo? Hindi ko lang ma-post doon, Brents, na I was already in insurance. Kasi nga, parang I was doing the trainings, pero I was ashamed. Parang, nahihiya ako.
Hindi, saka yun rin yung period wherein you were testing 'di ba? If that was for you or kung hindi talaga siya for you. So you were also kind of testing the waters, so to speak.
Correct. Parang, ito na ba yun? Parang feeling ko. Parang, ito na ba yung gagawin ko? So, yun. But, I'm really glad that I've been led to insurance. Parang, for some reason, andito siya. Tapos, the moment that I embraced last August, mag-anniversary ako, Bren, September 3. Ang bilis, no?
Oo, this week na. In 2 days.
Yes. I was licensed August 29, but I only posted September 3 kasi parang nahihiya ako. Parang feeling ko i-judge talaga ako ng tao. Parang, sila nag-insurance.
Pero paano
So,
yung turn around from that? Kasi from feeling ashamed, and then now you're really promoting it in a subtle
yes.
way. Tapos holistic pa and realistic, 'di ba?
Yes.
How come about with holistic and realistic?
Siguro I have to really commend my team, the Ambitious Tribes sa After Six Club, like si Cassie, si Maan, for helping me because parang hindi ko alam paano ko siya i-brand yung sarili ko, brands. Kasi, di ba the marketing goddess? Tapos biglang financial goddess na ba ako? Di ba parang, anong gagawin ko financial goddess? Parang, so who am I? Parang nagkaroon ako ng parang si Brendy dati, ang daming ganap, teacher, insurance, diba? Parang, who are we? Tapos parang, kasi di ba yung iba sa insurance? Wait, I remove my background hindi ako nagagandahan sa sarili ko Parang kinakain ako nung ilaw. Ayan, kita niyo. Kasi open pala curtains ko sa likod. So nagba-backlit siya. So, parang I wasn't happy. Parang, kasi di ba normally sa insurance, iba brand mo sarili mo as finance coach. Di ba, Brands? Parang bigla kami makikitang Facebook page. And no offense sa may mga gano'n na yung parang Lysa Sanchez, financial coach, wealth coach. Parang, oh my gosh, how do I stand out? Parang na-stress ako doon. Tapos si Cassie, my partner sa After Six Club, was telling me, parang, uy, tagal mo ng lisensyado, ba't di ka pa nagpo-post? Diba dapat sa sobrang excitement mo, you will post yung parang sa job, diba sa Facebook, started with ganyan.
Oo, saka yung mga stories, yung mga everything related, kahit yung behind the scenes, you'll be talking about that.
I wasn't. Kasi nga, ang dami ko naging rin naman ako noon top presenter out of parang 100 na unit heads, number 1 ako. Pero hindi ko siya ma-post kasi nga, I was waiting na magka-award. Yung ganong feeling. Pag marami na akong clients, doon ako magpo-post. Pag magaling na akong advisor, doon ako magpo-post. Parang,
Ano
I
to?
was
Parang
waiting,
credentials? You're waiting
correct,
for that?
I was waiting for something to validate myself. Like, ang gulo na ng hair ko. Sorry, kakaligo lang ah. I was waiting to validate myself. Yung parang, sampal ko to sa inyo. Meron akong certificate. Which, parang, if you look at it, ano nga bang inaantay ko? So, Cassie mentioned, if you're not proud of what you're doing, why are you doing it? Parang ganon. Parang, what are you waiting for? 'Di ba? Parang anong
Oo.
inaantay mo? Parang,
Mm. Saka
if hindi ka,
kanina rin
mm-mm.
sinabi mo you're already validated internally and you're just waiting to express it sa external.
Yes.
And this is already it, 'di ba? During that time, at least you were already nailing it, and yet you
Yes.
were still not totally embracing it.
Correct. Kasi, Brent, in my mind, I was thinking of criticisms, bashing. Parang sa mind ko, halimbawa si Brendy, feeling ko, halimbawa, friend, di ba may mga ganun tayo, frenemy, friends mo sa Facebook, pero alam mo, i-judge ka. So parang, di ba, may ganung feeling na, ay naku, sasabihin nila, oh, bakit ka dyan sumama na company, hindi dito sa akin? Eh, di ba, friend mo ako? Or, o ba't dyan ka? O, di mo si Lysa mag-insurance din. So, parang
And
dami
then,
kong,
Liza, ang daming comments mo rin to your friends. Ayan tuloy,
correct.
yan na yung fear mo, bumabalik sa'yo.
So, ano yun eh, self-reflection. Ano yung tawag doon? Mirroring.
Mirroring.
Mirroring. But then, it goes back, Bren, sa self-esteem ko. Kasi hindi ako confident sa sarili ko eh. Kaya, hindi ko ma-promote yung sarili ko as a financial advisor. Plus, I didn't know how to set myself apart. So, I think that's the number one thing. Feeling ko parang, I'm one of them. What sets me apart, I'm one of them. That's why, I was always looking for the right timing. Parang hindi pa ngayon, hindi pa ngayon. Parang I'm waiting for the best time, the best time. Eh, hindi pa ngayon. So, I realized, I was talking to Cassie noong September 3. Sabi niya, oh, why are you not posting? Sabi ko, wala, I'm waiting for the right time. Now is the right time. Tapos
Tama
parang,
yun.
parang ayoko. Tapos, how do I set myself apart? So, tinatanong ako ni Cassie because we were, at the time, beta testing yung Power Profile Masterclass namin. Sabi niya, how would you set apart? Sabi ko, ako gusto ko, pag nag-financial planning, holistic and realistic. So, doon pumasok yung word na yon. So,
What
parang
do you mean
sabi
by
niya,
it ba?
so at that time, di ba, parang, ang ganda pakinggan, di ba? When you think of holistic, parang alternative living, yung mga wellness.
Yes.
Kasi usually when you do financial planning, nauso kasi sa Philippines yung variable insurance, yung VUL, investment. Di ba, Brents? Familiar ka doon?
Oo.
It's the easiest thing to sell because you're selling flowery words. Like, Brents, mag-invest ka for your retirement para pag nag-retire ka, wala ka ng problema. Di ba? It's such a dream-like state. Now, what a lot of Filipinos don't realize is that yung binabayaran mo for your retirement, magkasakit ka tomorrow ng critical illness, hindi pa siya hinog for you to even withdraw. Wala pa siyang kinikita kasi it's long term, di ba? Tapos, sa mind ng Filipinos, may isang insurance lang sila, okay na sila. So when I talk about holistic and realistic financial planning, kasi it's coming from a diabetic perspective. Ako at the age of 14, I became type 1 diabetic. Doon ko nakita yung value na kailangan pala may health card. Kailangan bayad ang PhilHealth. Kailangan may SSS, may pag-ibig. For those who are watching, if you're a freelancer, kahit maraming issues ngayon ng PhilHealth, you get it. You get it pa din. Because if something happens to you, ang liit lang ng contribution natin sa PhilHealth. It's 2.8 a year. But if you get confined tomorrow, ang laking tulong niya. So normally, Filipinos, diba, Lysa, gusto ko investment. Ang dali kasi ibenta eh. Tapos, ang mga insurance coverage ng Pinoy, ang bababa. Diba? Minsan 400,000 lang. So ako, Brents, I set myself apart. It's really through the help of the After Six Club. Sila Cassie, sila Maan, because doon ko na-establish yung personal branding ko. Na how do I set myself apart? I set myself apart because from my experience, I saw the value of health insurance, of having PhilHealth. Although ang daming issues with PhilHealth, but you remove the issues aside, ang laki pa rin ang tulong ng PhilHealth. And then, I also saw the value of having critical illness insurance na maraming Pinoy wala. Kasi sa mind nila, hindi sila magkakasakit. Like for example, if I got critical illness insurance when I was young, edi sana may nakuhang money sila mommy ko when I got sick. Diba? So, doon na-establish brands na parang how do I set myself apart? I don't need to brand myself as a finance coach because being a financial planner is part of who I am as the marketing goddess. And how do I set myself apart? By providing holistic and realistic financial planning. So if you come to me, brands, tapos halimbawa may anak ka, and if I ask you, how much insurance do you have? Tapos wala kang critical illness insurance, uunahin muna natin yon. Kasi magkasakit ka tomorrow, let's say ng cancer, hindi mo mapag-aaral yung anak mo kasi naubos na yung money mo. Diba? Normally, people think of insurance for death, as in for kamatayan. But they don't think of insurance as something that they can use while they're living. So that's how I incorporated yung holistic and realistic financial planning. O, diba? Ang ganda. Nagandahan ako sa sagot ko na yun.
Oo. Pero kanina naman sabi mo it's part of being the marketing goddess.
Yes.
How was it under it again?
Okay. Kasi dati, di ba, I was parang confused. Do I remove the marketing goddess? Nagpapa-survey pa ako. Parang, as in, parang, how do I brand myself? Tapos, parang, ang point ng mga friends ko, also from the insurance industry, sabi niya, Lys, the marketing goddess, ikaw na yan. So, people really come to you for advice when it comes to business, finance, family, health. So, you don't have to separate your identity kasi nag-i-insurance ka na. And then, it's also through the help of the Power Profile program that we have sa After 6 Club, in which Brendy is a proud graduate of Batch 2. Ayan, I'm so proud of you. Ako Batch 1 eh. Doon na incorporate na, people come to me not because of any title. Not because of the marketing goddess, not because of the financial goddess, but people come to me because I'm Lysa. Gets mo, Brents? Parang,
yes.
I don't need any title. So ako naman, di ko naiisip yan. Kasi parang naka-fixate ako na, I need a title. I need it.
Mm-mm.
Yung pala, yung validation is that people come to me because they trust me. Parang kahit anong ibenta ko, they will come to me. Kasi, not because I'm the marketing goddess, but because they know my values as Lysa Sanchez. So yun, doon ko siya na-establish na I don't need a title, but it's just because of who I am that people come to me.
Mm-mm. Actually, kanina pa nga namin pinag-uusapan, di ba? You would also hear Lysa saying the word branding. It's not really branding talaga, but more of what's your identity?
Correct.
Oo, kasi the brand is really almost parallel siya eh. Nakalink siya to your identity. So that's where self-awareness really comes in. And for Lysa, 'di ba? You were already able to recognize that it's Lysa Sanchez that people trust, not really the titles. So parang secondary yung titles. Ayun. Pero how are you able to really embrace being a financial advisor? Kasi oo, tama ka na nakuha mo yung check marks, three items, ba? And pero the shame was still there at the start. How did you turn it all around?
Yung shame actually, minsan dumadating pa rin yan sa akin. Minsan tatanungin, Lys, nag-insurance ka? Bakit? Di ba minsan yung gano'n? Bakit ka nagtatanong? Ano gusto mo mangyari?
Defensive
Defensive, bakit? Ano gusto mo mangyari? But ako talaga, the moment I posted that I was with AXA as a unit head and financial advisor, ang dami nag-message na, Lys, buti na lang, AXA ka na, I'm going to get insurance. I was really looking. Tapos yung iba, doon ako na-push, friends, kasi yung iba nag-message, Lys, ba't kayong ka lang nag-post? We were looking for insurance last month. Hindi sana kung AXA ka na pala, hinintay ka namin. Parang, oh my gosh, disheartened ako. Ito pa naman yung mga top prospects ko. Tapos, I was also, since I was really waiting for the right time to tell people about na AXA na ako. Yung mga top prospects ko, hindi ko nasabihan kasi nga feeling ko, I was waiting for the right time. Sila pa yung nag-message. Ba't kayo ka lang nag-message? Naghahanap ako last month pa, di sana inantay ka namin. So, doon parang na-affirm, Brents, na kung ginawa ko sana ng mas maaga yung pag-embrace sa career ko, kasi lisensyado na ako eh. E di sana, mas marami akong nakuhang clients. So parang doon ko na-embrace.
So the validation came after you posted.
Yes. So talagang parang, bakit siya kinakaya? Tapos yung mga friends ko nagme-message, sabi, oh, congrats, Liz. Uy, kailangan ko talaga, let's set a meeting. Or, oh, Liz, oh, I was really looking for insurance. Wala lang akong mahanap na kausap. Oh. So, parang, ako pala may kasalanan. Parang doon ko siya na-realize, Brents, na because of my shame, my self-doubt, my feeling of insecurity, I was focused more on the bashing than on the support of my friends. So, parang doon ko na-distinguish na, sana pala, hindi ko siya kinahiya. Umpisa pa lang, in-embrace ko na siya. And then, I would have been more productive. So, yung validation came from supporters.
Oo. Pero well, I don't think naman kasi meron nasasayang from the past, 'di ba? Everything it was meant. And you also realize that you are also accountable for things that happened in the past. So, pero looking at your entire journey, like teaching in LaSalle, part-time, 'di ba? 5 years ka nag-part-time or more, 'di
8
ba?
years.
Oh my gosh, 8 years part-time. Pero alam nyo ba, in the academe, 3 years lang, pwede ka na maging full-time, permanent.
Not for me. For some reason, parang siya. Pag pinagpipray ko, sabi ni Lord, get out. Para expand your territory. Yung talaga clear ako doon na. Kasi I've had a chance naman. Pero parang, di siya for me eh. So yun. So, I'm happy.
So everything naman in your past, there's no regrets right now.
Yes. Naman, parang I realized, being in the academe trained me well. Kasi being a unit head, I'm responsible for the training of my advisors. Even with the help, of course, of the AXA Academy, I still have to train. So nakakatulong yung pagiging teacher ko in terms of the structure, yung training, mas naiintindihan ko yung coaching. So I'm really happy that parang I've spent a lot of years searching. Kasi parang, feeling ko talaga, everything happens in the right time. Nakakainip lang, especially for those who might be watching and you're feeling confused on your purpose in life or feeling mo, this is not where I'm meant to be. You just have to move forward. Kasi ang nangyari sa akin, di ba, Brents, I just kept moving forward. Feeling ko lost ako, pero go lang ng go. Parang pag may nag-invite sa akin research, okay, research. Pag may nag-invite sa akin ng ganyan, go! So right now, my previous experiences are what's helping me grow as a unit head.
Pero everything naman is meant to be.
Yes.
So the things that you did in the past, it all are pieces of the puzzle that that being laid right now.
Yes.
Oo. Pero ang maganda rin yung sinabi mo na sa kakahanap mo na right time, hindi mo na realize na yung right time is now.
Correct. That is so true, Brent. As in, now is the best time because it's now or never.
Oo. Hindi, kasi even I would also have that kind of excuse for myself. Diba? Like yung forming a community or going in full-time coaching or going full-time counseling. Parang I was waiting for the right time. And alam mo yun, parang months na ang nag-pass. Parang sabi ko, oh my gosh, nakakahintay na right time, na-delay ng delay. So, just jump, just do it. So, ito, yun yung ginagawa ko ngayon. That's why when Lysa said na she was waiting for the right time, parang ako, ay, ang lesson ko dyan is now is the right time.
Correct. Kasi ako also, Brents, I have to commend Brents for setting up this community. Ako kasi yung Ambitious Tribe yung tinututukan kong isang community because si Brendy, siya yung type ng person na even if she was lost, she kept on moving forward. Yung talagang go lang ng go because for those who are watching, especially who are in sales right now, kasi Brents, maraming tao depressed ngayon or nalulungkot kasi if you're in sales, it's not the best time to be in. Kung hindi, di ba, there are certain industries that are greatly affected and You just have to keep moving forward. If you feel that you need help, like for example, hindi ka nakakabenta ngayon, you're in insurance, you're in real estate, you have to get help. You have to ask for help. Kasi if you don't, how can people guide you? Like si Brents, buti na lang, umaattend sa after six club ng mga events. Oh. Uh, and then, naka-enroll siya tuloy sa Power Profile Batch 2. O, di ba? But
Yeah.
what if...
Actually, when the student is ready, the teachers would appear.
Yes.
And sometimes the people who appear, minsan kasi sa minsan kasi you're just not aware of the opportunities in front of you. So, yung mga teachers na dumadaan sa buhay mo, minsan nakakaligtaan rin. That's why it's also
Mm-mm.
important to really be self-aware. And if something is not working in your life, you have to seek guidance as well. Kasi
Mm-mm.
there must be something that you're doing wrong. So, kailangan makita ng, another person has to look at it. Yung parang an observer or someone who is
Correct.
not biased para at least mabigyan ka rin ng guidance. Kahit one or two lang. Kasi pag three, three advisors, parang
Dami na.
marami na yon eh. So, just stick to one or two. Yun lang. Pero it's a good journey for me. Even kasi halos parallel kami ni Liza eh.
Correct.
'Di ba? Yung when we were searching for ourselves, parang feeling namin nawawala, pero hello nandiyan lang, waiting to be discovered, 'di ba?
Saka yung
So,
maganda sa atin, Brents, even though we felt lost before, attend kami ng ng mga seminars, trainings, retreats. Yung ano, kasi yung iba, i-judge ka, sasabihin. Ako yata, ginudge kita. To si Brendy, attend ng kung ano-ano, retreat ng retreat. Diba? But sometimes, those dark moments, they really help you. Like, like ako, if I didn't attend a certain training, I wouldn't be able to apply it now. So, minsan lang, you felt like you're in a circle, but you're actually going through a concrete path, but you have to ask for help. Ako kasi nun, di ba, mahilig mag-ask ng help.
yeah, saka ano rin, the one lesson rin I also learned from going to different, retreats or going to
Mm-mm.
different seminars is that when you learn something, you have to apply it immediately.
Correct. Mm-mm.
Hindi siya pwedeng ma-stuck lang
Yes.
sa mind. You really have to use your hands and you have to pour your heart into it so that you really apply it. Kundi sayang lang. And I admit naman, there was also a time when I really went to retreats halos every month or every 2 months.
Parang every week.
Hindi,
Every
pero
week.
I had that, I also realized during that time, I was escaping life through the
Mm.
retreat. So when I realized that, like, oh, tama na. No more escaping life. I have to face life. I'm I'm not supposed to go to a retreat just to forget what's happening
Yes.
outside, 'di ba? It should refreshen me. It should help me in the outside world. Yun yung purpose ng retreat. And when I realized that, okay, so mas naging discerning na ako when it comes to attending retreats. Hindi na ako laging go lang ng go. So ngayon, at a
Yes.
minimum, one or two retreats lang per year. Just
Correct.
just to,
Pang-refresh lang.
just to nourish myself spiritually and of course to also have a stronger relationship rin with God. Pero yun, there's nothing wrong naman with going
Mm.
to seminars as long as you apply what you
Saka
learn.
Brents, at that time, na-realize ko, di ba, I kept on telling people, I feel lost right now, I don't know what to do with my life. So at least, I was asking for help. Tapos gina-guide nila ako, attend ka ng ganitong retreat, attend ka ng ganitong workshop, but you need to have a certain goal. Kasi hindi kayo pwedeng attend just to escape, like what Brendy was doing. You need to have a certain goal. And what I also love about yung journey namin ni Brendy, we invested in ourselves. Kasi, buti na lang yung at that time, sa Lasal, libre kasi yung mga retreat. So, we're grateful for the Lasal Pastoral Office for that. May budget talaga sila for mental health.
Yes,
But,
and we're also part of the Life's Direction rin. So that's
yes,
a Jesuit na retreat
community.
for young people. Ayun. So since we also volunteer there and we're quite active before, hanggang ngayon
Yes.
ba active ka pa?
Dapat nga
Ayun.
speaker ako last time, kaso hindi kinaya ng schedule.
Oo. So because we still volunteer there, we still get to hear the modules of the retreat. And every time we go back, parang meron kang bago talaga mapipick up eh. Because you're
Correct.
always growing. You're always becoming more mature. And when you hear the same material, you won't pick up the same things. You'll be getting a different thing. Yun.
Correct.
Pero every time you get something, every time you learn something, what's important talaga is to apply it. Sayang eh
Yes.
kung hindi, kung maging seminar hopper lang, that's
Correct. You need to focus also. But for those who are watching, if you feel lost, watching this webinar is good because at least you're doing something.
Hi
Suggestion ko rin.
Joel.
Joel, friend, I'm about to receive the packages because I won the raffle ba? Raffle ba tawag?
Ay, Jen is also here. Hi, Jen. Ayun.
Friend, Joel and Jen, isa pa kasi si mommy magsiselos.
Oh
Saka
my
si
God.
daddy. Send me more. Kasi
May,
they use the baby shampoo talaga.
mm-mm.
So,
So,
Brendy, yung stock mo kaya, bigay mo sa akin.
staff ko.
Yung may baby shampoo ka pa dyan, donate ka sa akin.
Hindi. Lysa is talking about the Johnson and Johnson care package that
Yes.
she won when she, kasi nanonood naman talaga to ng Soul Talk eh. So when we had Joel Legaspi as our guest, who is also a co-faculty in LaSalle, ayun, she won that sa raffle draw.
Yeah. I won that legally, as in, may tambiolo and everything.
Ayan, hi Nyrene. Ayan, o sige. So let's
Wrap it up,
let's
isa akong
let's
6
wrap it
o'clock.
up. Oo. Hindi kasi I also don't want to to go beyond an hour. So I think we have gained so much value from what Liza has shared, and there's nothing wrong if you're feeling lost and confused. Just continue to move forward and be open to any opportunity that comes your way. Kasi minsan di mo malalaman yun yung message sa'yo ni God eh. And continue to pray. Always pray and have faith. Everything will be clearer as time goes by.
Add ko lang, Brenza, in terms of opportunity, kasi maraming quick rich schemes ngayon because of the maraming na layoff. Be discerning. If it's too good to be true, it probably is. Like, ang daming lumalapit sa akin na, Lies, you want to distribute this? Yaman ka kaagad. Be cautious of that. Nung nag-insurance kasi ako, sinabihan talaga ako sa AXA, hindi ka agad kikita dito unless you work hard for it. So, yun lang Brent, kasi ang dami ngayong quick rich schemes. So, be careful. Okay? You have to ask for guidance.
Hi, Laurelyn. Sabi niya first time daw to watch Soul
Wow!
Talk. And thank you daw. She learned a lot.
You're welcome, Laurelyn. You add me at the Marketing Goddess. O, diba? May page.
Pero ang handle mo doon, it's The Marketing Josa. At
The
Marketing Josa.
Even if you search the Marketing Goddess.
Hindi, pero pag tinype mo The Marketing Goddess, lalabas rin naman
So, search nyo, kasi may nakakuha yata ng handle ko. Hindi ko alam. Hanapin mo nga, Brens. Ayan.
Oo. If you want to hear more about Lysa and what she can bring, what value she could bring to you, join the After 6 Club. Saka join kayo dun sa Ambitious Tribe.
Ambitious Tribe with a plan. Active si Brendy rin doon, but as a mentee. So we have a webinar at 6 p.m. later. Please join us.
Oh, Laurelyn is watching from Iloilo.
Oy!
So happy to have you here with us. Ayun, so let's thank you so much Lysa for guesting. I am so happy you're part of Soul Talk na rin.
Sabi ko nga, kailan kaya ako ibig-guest ni Brendy? Ang tagal-tagal.
Hihintay na pala.
Then I really blocked my schedule for you, Brent. Hindi ako nagpa-meeting. Although biglang nagka-meeting ako kanina. Kaya medyo na-drain ako. But I'm really honored to be here. Thank you to our community for watching. Ano nga ang pangalan nito? Ang haba.
Highly favored. I call it highly favored.
And financially blessed.
Hindi, of course, prosperity mindset. That's also very
Correct.
important.
Abundance is here. Tapos,
Mm-mm.
ano pala, bawal, parting words. Ako na nagpa-parting words, di ba? May ganun ako.
Hindi, saka maganda rin sinabi mo, 'di ba? You were looking to expand your territory. You know, when you
Yes.
ask for expansion for territory, that means more responsibility that would make you prosperous.
Correct. So ako, ang
Oo.
advice ko lang for those who are watching, especially for those who have been laid off, because September 1, Brents, is a very trying day for a lot of people. They've been officially laid off from their companies. Ang dami nag-lay off ngayon. It's you have to have the right mindset. Like ako dati, si Tony watching, my advisor to Net,
Oh,
yung
hi,
assignment mo,
Tonet.
worksheet later for the webinar. So, yung sa akin dun, Brents, for those who are undergoing difficult situations right now, get the correct mindset. I call it the strategic growth mindset because you will attract what you're searching for. Like for example, sa team ko sa insurance, start ng lockdown, Brents, lahat ng tao may pera ngayon. Because if in their mind is that walang pera ngayon at pandemic, lahat ng makakausap nila will have the same mindset. And my team has been getting a lot of awards and recognitions even during the crisis because I was able to instill the right mindset. Bawal sa akin ang negative. Kasi ang point
Yeah.
ko, mas mabilis yan makahawa sa virus. Super. So,
Mm-mm.
for those who are watching, if you're undergoing difficult situations right now, think positive. I know it's so cliche, but the right mindset can work miracles for you. If you
Mm-mm.
need help in terms of business or strategy, feel free to message me. My personal handle is Lysa Sanchez MMC to differentiate it. And you can also follow and like the Marketing Goddess. Thank you, Brands!
Oo. Thank you so much for guesting. O sige, let's wrap it up now. And thank you everyone for watching. All right? So, God bless.
Thank you.